Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went to the ball to meet her fella. On the way, her girdle busted. How many people were disgusted?
It starts like a tidal wave under your feet and grows until you forget your name and the people you love, and all you know is that you have to eat.
You think about eating alone in your bed, making love to a Twinkie, devouring it, desperately hungry for it.
You sneak out of your bed, you run down the stairs to when you hid the sugar smacks behind your TV. You're alone at last, and you're eating great fistfuls, hand over hand, and it tastes like everything you never had.
It rises from a moan to a wail in your ears. It's pulsing through your body. It's chocolate you're hearing.
Now you're gorging, cramming it thick down your throat, all chewy Chips Ahoy and no room to breathe. You have to have it. And then you're doubling over, spitting and shaking, face in the toilet. So sorry, so ashamed.
You eat and you eat until you can't fit another bite into your body. You're bloated, drowned from the inside out.
A beached whale, you can't move an inch.
You're done.
You're done for.
So you throw out the evidence, flush down the rest.
Regain control.
And go back to what you were doing before.
But you know you did it.
You may be making like everything is fine, but you know what you've done. You bit it. You blew it.
It's your fault. You lost control.
The social stigma against obesity is widespread, and while it affects adults, it especially affects children and adolescents.
Studies show that children who are overweight and obese are victimized because of their weight, are more vulnerable to anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and poor body image.
In addition, overweight youth who are victimized are 2 to 3 times more likely to have thoughts of suicide than other children who are not victimized.
Dr. Rebecca Poole co-authored a study published in a 2008 obesity journal, stating that discrimination against overweight people is not only prevalent, but increasing.
Leading Dr. Poole to conclude, we need to challenge weight-based stereotypes and recognize the difficulties that obese people face, and act with compassion rather than contempt.
In this Reader's Theater presentation, we will explore the idea that the fight for dignity is ultimately a fight for life, as America confronts its ever-growing obesity epidemic with poetry.
Full Figure Potential, A Fat Girl's Blues by Georgia Meany. Thicker, Shallow, and Obesity Envy, 3 poems by Lauren Lugo.
Drama.
Fat Kids on Fire by Becca Brenner, and Most Massive Woman Wins by Madeline Green.
And lyrics.
Fragile Flame by Jewel.
Heavyweight Contenders. America Wins. A Reader's Theater interpretation of the fight for dignity and the fight for life.
Again, my name is Nurse Joy. I am the nurse and dietitian. I'm also a proud veteran and graduate. Sorry, still just hurts me sometimes.
Hello.
Excuse me?
I'm Scott, baby girl. I work here for the summers, and Shorty, you're not even fat at all.
And gee, you're not even black at all.
What are you doing in fat camp?
Funny thing about that, my parents are like these exercise nuts. They used to lock me outside of the house until I rode my bike around the neighborhood like 8 times.
Shit, that's cold.
Yeah, I know, it was, because it was kind of a big neighborhood. Quiet, please, quiet.
As I was saying, I'm here to help you find your beauty within. I've found mine. Can you find yours?
My mom says I'm a little overweight, and my dad says I'm a bit bigger. But I can get thin. It'll be easy. As soon as I can stop eating in between tears, in between sobs. I can be as thin as the girls in Gossip Girl. I can be as thin as the girls in McDonald's commercials. Because I can eat a Big Mac and then run 5 miles. Because I can eat a Big Mac and then throw up. I can do that.
I find bigger people fascinating. It's odd, I know. But every time I see an overweight girl eating, I feel a pang of awe and jealousy. You see, I wonder what it would feel like to enjoy food. To eat without worrying that it will travel to your butt, thighs, stomach, and chins. Both of them. Ladies, please! I mean, campers. First thing is crucial. No slip-ups. Counselors will be checking your bags and person for forbidden paraphernalia. Cool Ranch Doritos. Little Debbie Nutter Butters. Fritos? Rolos?
There's a large
Butterscotch
person
chips.
running towards us, trying to run.
No, man, it's Mounds. His name's
Three
Danny.
minutes.
I gotta go, boo.
Microwavable references.
Hi, new camper. I'm Danny.
Hi, I'm Beth.
There really aren't a lot of tornadoes in Kansas. But when I was real little, a tornado came and took half my house and killed my dad. You have really pretty hair.
Thanks, I like your socks.
You're new.
Yeah, first timer.
Stick with me. I'm fifth year.
Wow.
It really works. Then you gain it back. My mom says it's because I love food more than I love myself. Why are you here anyway? I mean, you're not even fat.
I weigh like 17 more pounds than my mom, so I...
Weighing happens every Sunday. Step lightly, children, and stay hydrated.
God said,
Love who you are.
Be the best you can be.
Your spirit will soar, and the whole world will see.
Your strength, your beauty, and your heart.
The ignorance of others won't pierce you in the dark.
I know at times I may get knocked down or even doubt my agility, but I'll look in the mirror and say,
I'm wonderful. With humility.
Now we're supposed to respect everyone with different choices, beliefs, and views. Who gives a damn about a fat girl's blues?
I don't consider myself shallow. I mean, not like most other guys you may know. I care about my appearance, but not in I take 2 hours to get ready kind of way. And while I only date thinner girls, I'm not like most other guys. I don't laugh when a fat girl trips in the hall. I don't tape wide load signs on her back. You see, I was running late to class one day when I saw Madison Walker picking her books off the floor. People call her Fatty Maddie.
Fatty Maddie!
I don't. Not me. But I didn't help her pick her books up either.
Line up for weigh-in, campers. All right over here.
All right, boo. Rule number 1, don't talk to the really fat ones, okay? They're not good for your street cred. One more to them and they be all up on you. They be like, we're so crazy. And you be all like, no. And rule number 2, make out with me.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Eyes blink, nostrils quiver, taste buds moisten, mouth watering in treats. I'll have another and another. Memories of tasty morsels. Flood the brain of gluttony. I'll have another if it's sweet. I'll have some drink, maybe some cake. Fill the vacancy. Tracksuit loaded.
Oh, I can't believe I ate the whole thing.
Tummy bloated. Indigestion is its fate. Adds calories and pounds. I'll have another and another and another.
This first picture of me is at my first birthday party. I'm screaming from laughter and covered in chocolate cake. Then there is an absence of photos, when tummies are no longer a little girl cute. Mother hides me at family gatherings, and I always seem to end up behind pieces of furniture. In this one, my mother is getting remarried. She's a vision, but heavens, where am I? I'm not in this one. I'm not at my mother's side because I'm in the perishable kitchen, devouring the 3-foot-tall wedding cake, meant to serve 180 guests. It was just so pristine, floating there with no one to guard it, no one to witness. I ate and I ate and I ate until there wasn't one crumb left. I held that cake inside my whole body. I had it all to myself. And then I threw it all up on the kitchen floor.
The way we bake our cake, bake our cake, bake our cake. This is the way we bake our cake so early in the morning.
Fat boy goes about his day, trying to think of funny things to say, like,
This is just a game I play.